Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast. And this week's topic is hurt people hurt people.
Welcome to the Light, Hope, and Healing podcast, where we discuss why you have stress, anxiety, pain, illness, and how to heal from it. I am your host, Tracy Gohrick. My background is a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and channel.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my podcast. And this week's topic is hurt people hurt people. So why is this important? And I know it's a saying that everybody's heard before, but why is it important? Okay. So when you understand when somebody hurts you, it's because they're hurt. Maybe not because of something you did, some past traumas, whatever it is, but most likely, if not always, but we'll go with most likely, somebody that hurt you has been hurt, okay? This can even go back to your parents. They were hurt, right? If they've hurt you, they've been hurt, right? Everybody has things that have hurt them. So I don't know if there's anybody out there that hasn't hurt somebody. I don't think there isn't. And it's not always on purpose, but it's because they're hurting too. And things have been done to them. And a lot of times we don't even realize we're doing it. So this came up again recently for me. It's where I get my topics from. It's either me or something I see around me with myself or my clients. But I had been hurt. It's something that was hurt from my past. And we were all in a group together. And my husband, I don't even remember the exact situation. He said something to me. And then I just kind of stewed in whatever he said. He was joking. Whatever he said, he was joking. But I kind of stewed in it. I was like, he didn't have my back. He's not helping me out. And so I was hurt. So then a little bit later, I turned around and said something that wasn't nice to him. And I'm not giving specifics because I don't remember exactly what it was. It just made me think that hurt people hurt people. And the more I've gone, and this is the good thing, is I realized it pretty quickly that I had done that, even though I was acting from hurt, right? I was reacting from being hurt. When both of us, he didn't really do anything, but whatever his reaction was because he's been hurt in the past, and whatever my reaction is because I've been hurt in the past. It wasn't even from that situation. And it's the same thing with your parents. Everybody has these traumas that affect them, and then they in turn do it to other people, and that will include your children, right? So you have mostly likely hurt your children. Some are more extreme than others. I always say this, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt, okay? So the reason for the topic, though, is to understand hurt people, right? So if you're being hurt by somebody, it's somebody's been hurt for them. And all of this means is for you to look at and understand that it's not like they're just hurting you to be mean. They're hurting you because they have been hurt also. And I say this over and over and over again, right? You have to decide if you want to be around the people that have hurt you or if it's for you to move on. Anything I tell you, any advice that I give on healing these things and looking for the good and understanding why somebody did something to you does not mean you are supposed to be with them. I am showing you ways to understand where they're coming from and healing yourself from it, right? There is definitely situations I've been in and everybody I know that shouldn't be around some people that hurt them. It just depends on what happened to you and how you feel or how extensive the hurt was, okay? That's for you to decide, and I want you to know that I get that. What I am speaking about always is to help you heal from it by looking and understanding what others have been through. Okay, and one last time again, does not mean you need to be around them. You don't have to be around people, but you want to heal it for yourself. Because if you sit in, hold on to your anger and frustration because you were hurt by somebody, you're going to be the one that gets sick. You're going to be the one that has the stress and anxiety, right? We all have this. We've all been affected by it. Everybody has. But you can heal. You can forgive. And part of that is understanding that somebody that hurt you was hurt also. Okay? It's not about negating that they've been hurt, because it's not okay that they hurt you. But you have to realize and understand you can't rely on somebody to make something better that they did to you, because a lot of times they have been so damaged, they're not going to be able to make it right. The beauty of it is, though, we have the ability to make it right for ourselves. We're responsible for ourselves. Okay? We're not at fault that somebody does something to us, but we still have to heal it, right? Otherwise, we're going to live in misery and anger and upset our whole lives if we can't do that. But that's the beauty of it, and that's why I love talking about it so much. And it brought me so much happiness when I understood I have the power. I have the power to heal and overcome things that have happened to me, right? We have the power. We don't have to sit back and wait for the person that hurt us to make it better, because they're not going to, most likely. I mean, you have certain situations where they might, but you can't rely on that. But the beauty of it is you can overcome it. You can heal from it. You can forgive, let go, and move on and live a great life. You can. It's just part of it is, and this is what helped me, is understanding, well, they were hurt too. That's why they're where they're at. That doesn't mean I want to be around them all necessarily. There's some people that I do, but there's some people that I don't, that have hurt me, right? Doesn't mean you need to be around them, but it helps you be able to heal, to understand that they did go through something also, and that's why they were acting the way they were, because they've been through it. And that's just something that helped me be able to heal, me to be happier, me to forgive and let go and not hold on to grudges and be upset. Okay? So that's why I did this topic today, hurt people, because it's something for everybody to look at and to help them. It might help you or somebody else know that other people were hurt, that hurt you, and it helps you be able to overcome it and then to heal and maybe stop hurting others, right? Because I told you the example I had, I hurt people by snapping out because of my traumas or my frustrations or things that have happened to me from other people. We all do it. It's just part of being human. But the best part is we can all work to overcome that. And what a beautiful place is if we all started working on that, right? So I challenge you to start looking at things in your life and looking at things when you're getting upset or angry or hurt and how you're reacting, right? Just start looking and paying attention to how you're feeling when you're having conversations, or when you get sad, or when you get angry, or something somebody says hurts you. Really look at it and then see what your responses are. Because the more, like I said, I caught myself, I knew exactly where I was going. And the more I get in the practice of doing that, the easier it is to see it. And I might not always stop myself, but I stop it from escalating for sure now. And then a lot of instances, I do stop it before I do it. Okay? So I challenge you to start really paying attention when you're getting hurt or when you're getting mad at somebody. See what's happened to you, and then catch yourself and remember they were hurt also. And also remember, again, one last time, you don't have to be around these people. But for your health and the betterment of you, and to be able to heal, you want to forgive them and maybe understand where they're coming from. And that's part of the journey to healing and understanding that they've been through something also. All right. So we're going to have a message from the sponsored video, and then I'll have some more advice at the end. So I'll see you soon. I want to share with you the sponsor of this video. It is the X39 Lifewave patches. These are amazing, and I want you to know I don't share anything or recommend anything unless I use it for myself and I totally love it. Okay, I don't do any of that. These I love. My mother, my husband, and I have all been on them since August. And immediately what I noticed was much more energy in myself. I had much more energy to get things done and just felt a lot of energy during the day. And I didn't get tired in the afternoon like I would sometimes. And I also noticed in myself that I had a mole up here and it just disappeared, right? And I had a few more like later that happened too. And then I noticed that I had a cut on my hand and it healed really quickly. Okay. And then so with my mother, she is almost 80 and she would get tired in the late afternoon and take naps usually around 2, 3, or 4, right? And once she got on these patches, she no longer needed the nap. She wasn't taking naps anymore. She was had more energy herself and was more well rested. And then finally with my husband, and these are just a few of the results, okay? Finally with my husband, he had a lot more energy. He's been retired and he kind of got in a slump and he had a lot of energy once he got on these patches. A couple of days after getting on the patches, he pulled his shoulder out of his socket, which he's done before. He popped it back in anyway, and it bruised horribly. He couldn't lift his arm up. He hurt it pretty bad. It's something he does a lot. And the next day, he was able to lift it halfway up. And then the day after that, he was able to lift it all the way up again, which that's never happened when he's dislocated his shoulder. And there was tons of bruising all the way down his shoulder, and that cleared up, and it was much lighter like the second day, and it cleared up much quicker, and he just healed so much faster after being on these patches. So here's what they look like. And you just take it off and you put it on. Well, this is one place you put it, is the back of the neck, and I hope this is going to show up in the video right there. Back of the neck is where I put mine. And you can put it on your stomach, and there's many other places you can put it, but there is information in the description below on these patches. They are amazing, and I want to just give you what it says on the website about it, just so you have an idea of how it works and why it works. The technology of the X39 patches is phototherapy. It gently stimulates the skin with light, which stimulates the natural flow of energy in the body, which improves the health in the body. So like I said, we've had amazing results. I love them. My mom loves them. My husband loves them. I have quite a few other people on them, and they've all had amazing results. It's helped improve their health and helps them recover quicker. So if you have any questions or are interested in them, go ahead and reach out to me. All the information to contact me is below. There is also a Start X39 website. You can go check it out. Or if you just want to order it, there's a link to order it in the description below. But check them out. I have been so happy on these patches. So that's what I've got for today. Now go do something you love. Every day do something you love. Whether it's sing, dance, run around the yard, do something you love every day. And then every day do at least one thing of self-care, which drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, just do one thing of self-care. And then look for the good in everything. Look for the good in everything. And when you see something good in somebody or something that you're attracted to in somebody, say it to them. And then finally write 10 things you're grateful for. Do these things and I promise you, you're going to see a difference in your life. So that's what I've got for today. I love you all and I will see you soon. Bye.